everyone, and welcome back to Shrimple as that. We've got me and we've got Soul. What's poppin', everybody?
Hello. Waffle, how you doing, man? What's been happening in the past couple of days for you?
I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad. It's so good.
Oh, you have. Yeah, so where you at on Breaking Bad right now?
I'm on spoiler warning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Skip to this timestamp if you want to get away. Woo, woo. Anyways, I am up to around when they killed Tuco and Walt's pretending that he had fucking amnesia.
Oh shit, yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger.
He's pretending he had amnesia. He's pretending to be
he's pretending
J14
he
Will.
got found naked in a supermarket, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretending to be J14 Will, which I think is kind of weird.
Is literally J14 Will, yeah.
Little bro thinks he's Will.
Fuck's sake.
My new favorite character is Hank.
Season 2's kind of slow, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's probably going to be the I think it's one of the weakest seasons, but once you're past it, it's a banger of a show.
I love Hank. Hank is awesome.
Bro.
I have such a bad thing with choosing my favorite character, right, in a TV show. And then as soon as I enjoy them, they get killed off. They did it with Tuco. I was like, oh my god, Tuco's cool, and then bang, dead. Hank killed him, and I'm like, Hank's my favorite character now. So
yeah,
I don't think they'll kill off Hank. He's too important.
No, Waffle. You know, like Hank.
Yeah.
You know, if he plays Minecraft.
Yeah.
Do you think he downloads Shraders? Do you get it? His last name's Schrader.
Insert laughter here because I can't be bothered to laugh.
It's just fucking sitcom laughter.
Yeah, I'll get some like Big Bang Theory like sound bites.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
For context, if you hear an occasional, that's me. I've got my tea and I've got my biscuits today, guys. I'm getting all cozy. I've got my hoodie on.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
It's a Wednesday. I don't like dating the podcast, but it is currently a Wednesday night.
We pretty much we're getting into the swing of like recording nearly every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like becoming tradition.
That is becoming tradition.
It's not bad. It works a lot. It works a lot, man. But
enough about me. How's your life doing?
It's been all right. I've seen better days. Honestly, like it snowed yesterday. So like I live in North Wales. I'm pretty sure none of England got snow. Like nowhere in the UK got snow.
We got fucking ice.
Except, yeah, you guys got like ice and shit. We got like actual snow here in North Wales, which is rare as fuck.
Lucky
like
bastards.
We never get snow. Like I think this is the second time we've gotten snow this winter, and yet like Sheffield and other places like that have had like 3 times they've had snow.
I'm not jealous.
So we don't get snow very often. But yesterday it snowed, and it was completely like uncalled for. No one knew it was going to snow. Like the weather forecast did not say it was going to snow. So the snow was like completely unprepared.
Yeah.
And basically, like all the roads, like all the roads weren't gritted because no one knew it was going to be snowy.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like gritty, by the way. That's funny.
Oh
no one knew it was going to be snowy, right? So there were still people like trying to go out and shit. So on our way to work, me and my dad, we went to like the job, even though we couldn't lay bricks. We just wanted to see what it was like. Just see if we could. Obviously, we couldn't because it was in the minuses. So we couldn't lay bricks. Basically, there's a whole fucking science behind it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But so we went there, and on the way we saw about 6 car crashes. Like just so many people had just crashed because like obviously there was no grit on the roads. So like everyone
they weren't getting gritty enough.
Yeah. Bro, they weren't getting gritty enough, man.
They didn't do the gritty, so instead they got hit.
But there's more to the story, right? So we had like the air. You know, when you got the heaters in the car on like hot and it blows really hot air, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had that just blowing the entire time, right? And there was like snow around his car, like around his window, even though he'd like brushed most of it off. But on the way home, like we were just kind of sitting in the car, and then we hear a little tap. And then he looks at his windscreen, and his like whole windscreen is just got one big crack across it. Like his fucking like the big windscreen on the car, right? It's just got a crack on it. And I said, why is that got a crack on it? And he said, because there's so much heat in here and there's so much heat out there. There's so much cold. So basically there's a science behind it, right? So there's a bunch of cold outside. So like the window outside is freezed.
Yeah.
Like it's like quite frozen. But inside is incredibly hot because we had the heater on. So it's like pressured the glass into just like cracking.
Mm.
Which is that's weird, man. That baffles me. So the entire way home, I was scared. Like, because he kept the heat on. I was like thinking, what if it cracks even more and it shatters and the glass blows into our face?
Oh
Because
my
we are
god,
doing
just
80
like in
on the
Squid Game,
motorway.
just like in Squid Game.
Yeah, bro, what if the glass went in my face? But it didn't. It never cracked. I think it's getting repaired tomorrow, actually, at 1:15, which means early day from work. Way!
Way.
No. Which is kind of a dub. But yeah, that's basically what went on with me yesterday. I went sledding as well. I ran over my hand. So I have like an old wooden sled.
Mm.
Like it's a proper old fashioned wooden sled. Put a picture up on screen.
Blam. Old sled.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my sled, right? So I was like going down a really steep hill. Like I have a hill that's like incredibly steep from my house.
Yeah.
And I was going down that, and I was going down on my belly on the sled, right, like a penguin.
Yeah.
And I had my hands on the other sides, and I was like trying to steer towards a gate, right, so I could go through the gate and then keep going. I was going to go for miles on this sled, right?
Yeah.
But I went to go and steer, and I put my hand like down to start steering, and then it got sucked underneath the sled, and basically my hand got ran over by a sled, and I got whipped back.
Wow.
So my entire shoulder is in pain. My hand is it's just got a big bruise on because I got ran over by the sled.
That's the Minecraft hand right there.
Yeah, I'm just fucked, man. Like it hurts so much. And then on top of that, I had to carry the sled like 20 minutes home. The big wooden sled. It was fucking pain, man. It was pain.
You know what my version of that snow day was?
Go on.
Go out my house. I look around, all the cars white. Oh, okay. I know what sort of day this is going to be. Because the night before, I look outside, oh my god, snow! I turn around, wash one plate, look up, the snow's fucking gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh my god.
I walk outside, almost slip and die. Oh, what's this? It rained before it got cold, so now everywhere is icy. But then I instantly realized, oh my gosh, I've got the perfect shoes for this. So I started like sliding around. So I kind of like slid my way to school. It's like one of those Mario Kart tracks where you have to kind of be careful around the edges.
You still have to go to school?
Yeah. It's icy, but it's school.
Mm-hmm. In Wales, right? So my high school is on like a big ass hill.
Yeah.
Like all of our schools are just on hills for some reason in Wales, right? Oh, well,
yeah.
where I live anyway, it's on a big hill. So every single time, like every winter, my school will close when it gets a little, like tiniest bit of ice. The school will close.
Oh my god, pussies!
Because it's a big steep hill, so there's a slip hazard. If a kid slips and breaks his leg, it's the school's fault.
If he breaks his leg at the top, he's going all the way down and breaking something else.
But it's the school's fault if the kid slips, right? So there's just a big hazard there. So they shut down like nearly every school in Wales, wherever there's like a little bit of snow, tiniest bit of snow. You know you're not going to school.
Mm.
Wait, in England, every single time it snows, you guys still go to school?
Not when no. Sometimes if it snows enough, we won't go to school. But it being icy, it doesn't affect it at all. We still go to school.
Right. Jesus, that's kind of weird, man.
It hasn't snowed that much for us to not go to school in Yonks. I haven't been in a snow day. I missed a massive snowstorm called the Beast of the East when I lived in Cyprus.
Oh my god! Wait, you lived in Cyprus?
Yeah.
When?
We've been over this before. For context, I've already told Sol this. This is one of the things that I say, and then Sol forgets. Yeah, for context, I used to live in Cyprus for a couple years, because obviously, I'm an army brat, so I move around. Obviously not anymore.
Oh, your dad's in the army?
Yeah. So we moved to Cyprus for a couple years, very nice place. It snowed there, like, once. It doesn't really count, because I went onto the mountain, so...
What did you do for school?
School?
International school?
No, it's like it's an army camp. So it's basically, imagine if you took a tiny chunk of UK and you just slapped it on Cyprus. Is basically what it is. Then you go out, then everything's Greek and Turkish.
Oh right, so it's like a little UK community kind of thing.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Cyprus is quite UK.
It is.
Like a lot of people go to Cyprus. Yeah.
I was on the Greek side. I didn't really like the Turkish side. The Turkish side was a bit dodgy, if you ask me.
Yeah. No, that's fucking awesome.
I missed.
Completely forgot about
I missed when I was in Cyprus. I missed a massive snowstorm called the Beast of the East, and it hit where I live like a truck. It hit where I live like a truck. the school was closed for 3 days.
Jeez.
The roads
So
were
that's
like covered with snow. Like it wasn't like ice. It was thick snow, and I missed
Yeah.
it. I missed it.
Dude, the Beast from the East happened in the UK. I remember that stuff.
I fucking missed it. Oh my God. I can't believe I missed this.
How did you miss it? I don't understand.
Because I was in Cyprus. I moved about a year before it happened, and then a couple years later I moved back. It was so frustrating.
Okay. When did you get back from Cyprus?
2000 and it was
you can
year 8, so
year 8.
So
so a while back.
It was a while ago because I was in Cyprus for year 6 and 7.
Oh right, okay. Because I was gonna say I've seen your face and you're pale as fuck. You can blur that out if you want, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Jesus. But yeah, anyway. So enough about talking about the snow. Let's move on to CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, let's talk about a guy that nobody likes anymore, Logan Paul.
Oh,
Hey-oh.
Bravo.
Well played. Thank you.
So CoffeeZilla has released a response video to Logan Paul's. Technically, Logan Paul responded to CoffeeZilla 3 times in a video form. And that's genuinely as much as CoffeeZilla. Like, that's CoffeeZilla did a 3-part series. Logan Paul responded with 3 different videos.
And we're going to watch it.
And we're going to watch CoffeeZilla's response. Now, I've seen it, Waffle, and I just want to pre-warn you. He goes off on this. He goes off on Logan in this. So let's give it a watch.
I've also watched it. I'm just currently... I'll cut this out, but I'm currently just moving us onto the big screen.
Cool.
We're on the big screen now. This is sick. Alright, boys and girls! It's CoffeeZilla time! Can everybody hear?
Well, it's finally
Everyone
over.
can hear.
Logan Paul apologized.
Yay!
CoffeeZilla, your slimiest. He is a lopsided.
I love those faces.
Agenda,
Oh
or
my
like an
God.
internet
Or boss
criminal.
baby.
Oops, wrong video. That was the first response. He actually apologized in another response.
It's like a little gnat. It's like a little annoying gnat. It bothers me. The defamation lawsuit, that is happening because this is wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah,
Hold on,
okay.
wait a second. That's not it either. Turns out it's actually on his secondary channel. That's why I couldn't find it.
Dude, he
It's
posted on
entitled,
his second
"Thank You,
channel.
CoffeeZilla." It's
Definitely
a
so that,
Was he moved?
yeah.
And it's
So
a pretty
most of
big
his
change
fans can
in
be
Logan's
like, oh no,
attitude
wait,
so
Logan
far.
cool.
So
Yeah,
let's see what he has to say to us.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought Logan was going to hire me.
Fuck
But
me.
in all seriousness,
Oh,
this
that
video
was
does have
Wow.
that goes
admissions
hard.
in it.
Sick
I'm
burn.
That went
grateful.
hard.
For
Holy
one,
shit.
Logan apologizes to me.
I called him. I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire and ego.
Not only that, Logan also pledges a $1.3 million refund plan for people who bought his NFTs.
I am personally committing 1,000.
Dude, can we just pause it on Logan?
1.3 million.
Yeah.
You know how when you can kind of see where someone's hairline starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that on Logan. Like, you can tell
he's
this
copying
man,
KSI, bro.
like, no, you can tell his hairline genuinely goes really far back.
Mm.
And, like, he's pushed it forward as much as possible. Like, he's got the hat to prop it down.
It's like KSI
Like, you
with
can
his
see-
bandana. I feel so bad.
Like, you can fucking see where the hair is flicking over the top of his head. Which means his hairline is getting so bad. It's like, it's that far back now. Like, it pretty starts
Jesus.
where the hat starts. You can see, like, you know where the old part, like,
Yeah.
the top part of the hat.
He's
where it
entering
comes
what I
back
call the
over.
phantom zone of the hairline. It's when, like,
Yeah.
you know the top of your head? If it goes past... If you're halfway through the top of your head, that's the phantom zone. I'm sorry. You're in the
Yeah, I
phantom
feel
You're
like
in the
he's-
phantom
I-
zone.
I feel like he's getting to that. Like,
Yeah.
he's getting really bored.
He's almost like KSI levels of
And,
forehead.
honestly, like, when I look at Logan now, right, with his beard, and the way he looks with his, like, beard and the hat backwards, tell me he does not look like a lot like Greg Paul. I mean, I know they're fucking father and son, so obviously that he's going to look a bit like him. But he's starting, like, picture Logan Paul right now, but bald. That's
Oh,
Greg
no.
Paul. That's a spitting image, man. Like, holy shit, Logan's getting on,
$1 million.
man.
In
Yeah.
addition to that, he also promises to finish Cryptozoo, which was left abandoned.
And
Yay!
then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper.
Now, I'll be honest, this is a big change in tone.
Sorry.
And honestly, a lot of this is good news. It's great that victims are going to get something back.
Yay!
Logan seems to
Yay!
acknowledge continuous lapse in judgment.
Yay! Good
He's not
ending.
suing me, which is also cool. And frankly, this new response is just way better than his last two. I think we can all acknowledge that, while also acknowledging that it's not really a perfect response either. There are still major problems.
But I want to be in that
For
$10
example,
million
many of the victims
studio.
just have been ignored in this
Bro.
response. A lot of accusations have gone unanswered, and worse, Logan still seems to be playing the victim a lot. So in this video, I'm gonna do my
Aw,
best
poor
to
Logan.
give Logan credit where credit
Poor
is absolutely
Logan.
due.
What a
while
victim.
also
He's such a
sharing
little
moments where I think
victim.
this apology fell flat. And let me
What a poor
start
guy.
with a positive. For example, I think if you are an outsider who is not affected by this scam,
I'm gonna quickly cut this out, but we're gonna when we're watching videos, we're gonna pause it a lot less because we ended up turning like a 10-minute video into 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Waffle, can we just appreciate the CoffeeZilla mug down there, by the way? Like, he's got an actual
Yeah.
mug that's CoffeeZilla.
Bro, that's the new prime. That's the new
you want a
prime.
reason to love Logan Paul again, I think this nails
CoffeeZilla
it.
brings out
I mean,
coffee.
he's giving back some of the money.
know what's crazy?
He's apologizing. So
that
if
mug
you're a
is always
card-carrying
steaming.
member of the Low Gang, you
Wait,
can
the
rest
mug is
easy
what?
here. Logan
That mug
says
is
he's
always
sorry,
steaming.
He says he's making
Oh,
things
yeah.
right. And I
Do you think
that's
it's
the point of
fake?
this video.
It
to
is.
speak to his core audience. To
That's
tell
a
him
fake
to scam
mug.
anyone.
It is,
And for
you
what it's worth, I
goofy.
think
Oh
Logan's
my
successful.
No,
God.
The
no
problem is, I
thing.
don't
Like,
think
no
Wait.
smoke
I
moves that
or the
slowly.
Cryptozoo holders
What is
were
real on his
really
desk then?
addressing here.
The mic.
This is where the
That's it.
response falls more flat.
Oh
Because
my God, he's got
he
like a
doesn't
green
The mic in the
adequately
chair.
address the real victims
Jesus.
of
Bro,
Cryptozoo,
bro does a $10 million
which
mug.
I think they're rightfully angry about. And I wanted to spend some time talking about that because, again, they've been the heartbeat of this whole story, and they feel very differently about this response than
Oh my God.
Logan's core audience does.
That was such a good
They
cup
don't
of
feel
tea.
like it's enough. And I want to talk about why. Starting with the $1.3 million
That's so
repayment
much
plan.
moolah.
Because obviously this is the
I
strongest
know.
part of Logan's entire response, actually
think Logan
opening
could
up
give me
his
some
wallet.
money?
And I don't
Yeah,
want to minimize that
that's
in
a
this
lot of-
video.
that's a mo-
I
lot-
just
that's
do
a lot
want to
of
put it
money.
in context because
I want money
$1.3
from
million is a lot of money. Unfortunately, the scam was much bigger than $1.3 million. So the fact is, most victims are
Damn,
not going to
that's
be
a lot of
made whole
money.
by this plan. Just in
That
Zoo
is.
coins alone, blockchain evidence shows
Jake, the
$7.7
crypto
million
king.
was stolen by Logan's team.
Dude,
depending on who
don't you
it
think
was. And this
Eddie
refund does
Ibanez
nothing
Yeah.
for
looks
those
like
victims.
looks
It
like
doesn't even
the
apply
what's it called? Max Headroom TV hijacker.
Oh my
for
God.
Like put an image
all.
on screen
You
of
get
that.
nothing
Boink.
if you bought this in-game
Eddie
currency.
What do you guys
This
think?
refund only applies to current egg holders.
Monkey!
So they
Monkey.
can cash out that
Monkey.
NFT for the
Ooh,
initial
ooh,
mint price in crypto, which matters sort of because crypto has crashed a lot. So even though people spent $2.5 million on these
Spent.
eggs, in order to refund all these holders at mint price, it now only costs $1.3 million in today's money, which again is nice, but doesn't do enough because the Zoo coins were most of this scam. I mean, that's where most of the money was spent. Wasn't just on the NFTs.
Yeah.
On this
Zoo
in-game
coin.
currency, which Logan
The
seems to have
V-Bucks.
no intention of refunding. And his response for why is pretty bad. He responds to somebody who lost $80,000 who told him, "I hope this isn't just doing what you have to do technically to not get sued." Logan replies with a screenshot of his white paper and later explains to another member of the Discord, "I believe there has been a misconception here. As outlined in the white paper, Zoo was created
Logan
to
Paul
support
was
Cryptozoo
taken?
and was
Wow.
not intended to be an investment vehicle. When you sold or bought is not my decision." And look, to be fair to him, there was a
Bruh.
misconception that Zoo was an
Wow.
investment vehicle. But it's a misconception
stomped on.
that he created. I mean, he's the one who said Cryptozoo was a fun game that earns you
It's
money.
a really
And how
fun
it
game.
earned you that money was that your NFTs earned you Zoo tokens. You know, things that were supposed to have value. That was the whole point of the game. So
Yeah.
to suggest that these coins weren't advertised as valuable or an investment vehicle is insane, especially since Logan's own team had rules for selling based strictly on the value of said investment vehicle. Quote, rules for selling, no selling until a $200 million market cap. So I think it's fair to say if Logan's own team were buying Zoo coins early, waiting for them to go
Hold up, I gotta log on to Cryptozoo. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, Real Zoo. Like that's the actual
Here I
fucking. That's
am.
like an actual game
Guys,
of that. Yeah.
guys, look at this. It's Cryptozoo. This
can
is my
buy
account.
coins.
Look at my account. I got a Tulk. I got a
Oh my.
Beon. I got a Beon. A snake and an orca. Oh, I gotta connect my daily real yield. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry about this.
Jesus.
I gotta.
Oh my god.
Lion!
Oh
Snake.
shit, it's like FIFA packs.
So, wait, sorry. Packed an orca. Elk! That's a rare. That's a rare. Snake.
Why don't you burn some of them, man?
Who should we burn?
I think you should burn a zebra.
Come here. Come here, zebra.
Does it work? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you can't burn.
Wait, what if you breed it with an elk? Can you
Zebra?
breed them?
Oh no, we need it. Yeah, we need to let's
Turtle zebra.
turtle zebra breed with
What's that gonna look like?
breed with zebra. Breed time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
Turt,
Yo!
Turtle.
Bruh.
Fox. Whoa!
Oh shit!
Super rare. I'm thinking we
Oh
fuse
my
the shark with the.
With what if you fused it with the turbo? Or can you not do that?
No, you can't. You can't double. You can't double dip.
That would be cool if you could.
Sharks. You're okay, my friend.
Dude, whoever made this, props, man.
Zebra, bear, pug.
Oh my god!
An epic. How rare is the pug?
Well, you get like a dinosaur or some shit. Oh,
I'm out coins,
he's like-
right? One last breed. We're gonna breed a pug with a frog, and it better be called
Oh,
Frog.
shit. Frog.
Let's
Frog.
go. That's a dub.
Dude, that fucking frog should be the thumbnail of tonight's podcast.
Dub game.
That
Alright.
should be the thumbnail.
Sorry about this, guys.
Just like-
I just wanted to log in and get my daily bonus on Cryptozoo.
Up in value to a certain level and then selling them, that sounds like an investment vehicle,
Yeah,
albeit a very
it does.
stupid one. So this explanation
I prefer
definitely
cars
doesn't hold
of
water,
investment
and
vehicles, I'll
Logan
be honest.
obviously just doesn't want to be
Yeah.
on the hook for
I
zoo
prefer
coins.
houses.
Instead, he just kind of
I
wants
prefer-
to refund the
I
much
prefer,
smaller
like,
part
vans.
of the NFT.
I prefer meth.
What makes
Wait,
this
what?
even worse
What?
is that this refund doesn't
Wait, what?
even
No?
apply
What?
to everyone who
Whoa.
bought these NFTs. Because
Nah, man, not
some
me.
of these people sold their NFTs at a deep loss, thinking that Cryptozoo was over, that it was abandoned, and there's actually a way you could have tracked this whole thing, or Logan could have, and found
yeah?
a way to repay all the people who lost money on eggs. But instead, this refund only applies.
That sounds
to
so
the current
goofy. I
owners,
lost $1
meaning
million
nobody
on
who
eggs.
sold during the year and a half this project.
What the
was
fuck do you
abandoned
mean? We're like,
gets
we went to
The
the
thing
shop.
is-
back, which is a
The thing
large
is, right, it only applies to current holders, and I can tell you why, right?
Mm.
The thing is, right, is because the people who have already sold probably think, yeah, fuck that, I'm never going back to Cryptozoo.
Yeah.
So what's the point in giving them money? Why don't you give them to the current holders? Because then they'll actually stay invested.
Exactly. That's the
It's fuck,
smartness.
man. Like that's
This
the
is-
reason why.
Yeah, this was brought to Logan.
What a goofy little
by one of the
goober.
people in the Discord. Joao says, quote, Logan Paul, what will happen to the people who sold everything at a loss when the project appears to be, quote, abandoned? Will everyone who minted be able to get that refund, or just the current owners? Now, in reply to this, someone in the Discord said, if you sell, you lose common investing knowledge. And Logan replies, seeming to agree with this idea, which is just
Wow.
kind of a terrible perspective for Logan to have.
Dude, like,
when
what
he
a
seems to be
cunt
saying that
Logan
he wants
is.
to refund these
Wow.
people. And he's the reason a lot of these people left. And this is where Logan's new apology starts to ring more hollow. It's in all of the follow-ups after the response video, because I don't know if he can help himself from betraying how he really feels about this, because in another Discord exchange, Logan says, please do not put any more money into Cryptozoo, which, by the way, is quite reasonable to say.
Oh.
But then somebody follows up and says, guys, can someone explain what he said with not investing?
Just don't
But
invest.
rather than replying, oh, guys, I just meant like I don't want anyone else losing money, or, I don't want anyone else recklessly
Oh,
gambling.
no, it's just one of the
Logan
big-
replies instead, quote, I will no longer be the scapegoat for anyone's financial decision,
Oh.
which is a wild response for someone who's claiming to refund people. Because it
Then
implies
why
that
does he make them
He's
if he
the
doesn't wanna
victim
be?
here.
Yeah,
And
man.
This is just insane to say as the face
just
of
getting
this
good. I'm
project
eating
who's got everyone
whispers.
involved, because I think it betrays how he feels about this situation. He doesn't seem to see anything wrong with advertising a game that will make you money, it never delivering, millions of dollars being stolen by criminals he hired. And then when all of those people want their money back, he feels like he's the scapegoat. Like, oh,
Yeah, man.
these guys shouldn't have believed me when I advertised to them a fun game that will make you money. It just doesn't make any sense.
That's
I
a
mean,
fun
Logan
game.
had a simple job to do. All he had to do was just come out, apologize, get as much money back for the victims as possible. But he himself can't help but play the victim here. In fact, I have a third example of how Logan might really feel, because Logan tweeted right before this response. He says,
Oh my
"The
God,
Matrix
Andrew
is
Tate,
real.
man.
Pray you never become its
Dude,
target."
look at how many
Now,
views compared to
I guess
likes, though.
he's trying to channel Andrew Tate here unsuccessfully.
61 million,
basically saying like,
Jesus
ah,
Christ.
I'm getting attacked, not because I did anything wrong or scammed anyone. I'm just too much of a truth teller. I'm just an enemy of the system. That's why I must be getting
Dude,
attacked.
Andrew
But if that's
Tate,
the
like,
case,
quote
we
tweeted
then
him,
have to
I'm pretty
wonder,
sure.
did the Matrix force you to apologize?
forgotten what he
Did
said,
it
but
force
throw
you
it
to
up on
hand
screen.
back 1.3 million? I just think comments like this go so far to undercut his apology, because it's very clear that instead of actually like caring about the victims, he feels like he's a victim. I mean, he's saying like, oh, pray you never become its target. Who's the Matrix though, Logan? Like, is it your fans who got robbed? Who are the agents coming after you? I know it's not me. I know you're not saying I'm the Matrix here in my $10 million studio, because after all, you're thanking me. You're thanking the Matrix. Like, what is this response? It's so
Oh my God.
childish the way he
The
speaks
second
about
channel.
this stuff. And again, this isn't to be dismissive of Logan's actions if he follows through,
Oopsie.
because there is a lot of good that 1.3 million can do. And you know what? If he goes back and he finishes the game, that's also good. But it's just so frustrating when the good that Logan seems to be doing, he's doing the bare minimum of at the last possible second, with motivations that seem to be, in the proper context, to say it lightly, irreparably tainted by self-interest.
I think we can stop it there. The rest of it is him it's basically Logan's response kinda stinky. Today's theme, which I've been looking forward to talk about, is AI art. And if it's good or not. Good AI art, good, bad. And first of all, AI art, what is it? It is images made up by an algorithm that will just give you stuff. We use it a lot. We're not even gonna say like we don't even use it. We do. We love it. We like AI art. But obviously our perspective is tainted through the bit. We're not artists. Sol's not an artist. I'm not an artist. But we do enjoy AI art. We love it. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to get statements from a couple people that I know that are artists. One anonymous, one non-anonymous. We're going to go through the shorter response first, which I'm going to throw up on screen right now. This is from an anonymous source that I know. I don't really have an exact opinion, but as long as AI art is used appropriately and safely, then I don't really have a problem with it. It can cause problems when small artists want their art to be viewed across platforms, but aside from that, it's just a way for people to overall have fun seeing unique pieces of art for free in just seconds. Sorry for the late response. I hope I'm not too late. It's fine. So that was one artist's response, and they don't really mind. They think it's alright.
Yeah.
But this other artist, Captain King, friend of mine, said, I am very much against AI art. Yes, it can look cool, but this is completely taking away the point of why artists exist. We work hard to create incredible creations, and now there's AI-generated art which steals from artists to generate their images, which also affects making money, as those who are fake and using AI art are essentially scamming people for money. And artists which have commissions may be trusted less or paid less due to AI art. I have also seen and heard of which use AI art to cheat in competitions, which is completely unfair for all artists which spend their time creating something themselves. A lot of the time, the generated image isn't even good. Make sure to look out for the hands and drawings, because those could get messed up a lot of the time, so why even bother? I can understand if you're using for fun filter on TikTok, but I don't see a problem with that. But if you're using AI art to create drawings, I am against it. AI art is harmful to artists. Thoughts?
See, honestly, like I do kind of agree. Like AI art is bad for photographers as well. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I'm like throw the image up on screen right now. I'll put it. but throw the image up on screen right now. I generated a cat, and that's what came up. Like, it is so detailed and so lifelike that it's genuinely like hurting other photographers. Like, it will hurt photographers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I stand on it. I genuinely think AI art is not a very good thing. Like, okay, I've got the image right. So I'll let you talk about this as well because I'll put it in.
All right.
It's now for you. Okay, that is what I generated with AI art. That
is
looks like an
fucking nuts.
actual. That looks like an actual cat, right?
Yeah.
Like photographers, like I mean, that's literally with a profile picture of a funny cat. That was the prompt, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you think about what you can create with AI art, like it is limitless.
Yeah.
Like, if you add enough detail, you could create a almost real scenic shot of, say, the Grand Canyon, and any other photographers will not be able to take a picture half as good as that because AI art will just wipe out of the water eventually. Within the next 5 years, I think not only graphic designers who are just going to be lost to prompts, like prompts on AI art will just become so advanced that you can just type in detail what you want and they can just draw it. So not only the artists and graphic designers, but also photographers will probably end up getting hit by this.
Yeah.
Because it's honestly, it's an algorithmic bit of art, and it's just, it is honestly, it's going to harm the photography community in a whole.
My thoughts on AI art is, I think it's good. I enjoy it, but I think the downside to it is that if an algorithm uses someone else's work without crediting them, which I know a lot of us are responsible for, I think in an ideal world, people value AI art less than real art, but that's just really not the situation. People value AI art because it looks better in most occasions, because it is getting better and evolving. But in an ideal world for me, I think they would value AI art less, which I know is technically impossible. And AI art doesn't use other people's work without their permission to feed the algorithm in some sort of way. But your cat image did lead me into our next little part. Alright?
Oh, okay.
So I am going to put in general 2 images at a time, and you're going to tell me which one's real and which one is fake. Alright?
Oh, I predicted the next part. I didn't know this was coming, actually. Like, I don't know if, did you put it in general?
No.
No.
So here's...
No, you actually didn't. Okay, that's a banger. Okay, I'm ready.
Here are your
which
2...
is real and which is fake?
Here are your 2 images, my friend.
Dude, I have no idea, man. Honestly, I have no idea which is real. I'm gonna say number 2 is real. Although
Number
I think
2
it's
is
a trick
real?
question. Yeah.
You are correct.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say the mushrooms, like the background just looks too perfect on the other one.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go. We've got round 2. There's 3 rounds. Round 2. We have this image and this image. Which one's real?
Definitely number 1 is real, right?
Yeah?
Am I
Alright.
correct? No,
Nope, too
number
late.
2 is real.
Too late.
Shit. Ah.
Looks like round
Wait, I can
3.
tell.
Yeah.
Wait, I can tell which is real.
Yeah, you
Because
I got
the little colours on the bottom.
You do have
waffle.
the little colours, you little goofy goober.
I just realised that.
Honestly, mate, you're a plonker. You're a little plonker.
Oh my god, man.
Alright, round 3. This is the decider to show if you know real art to fake art. Here is image number 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh yeah? You wanna think so?
Yeah, 100%.
And
I
here...
don't even need to look at it too.
And here is image number 2.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're having a little trouble sending this waffle.
It's Sorry, I've lost the file.
You've just lost your like mojo.
I lost my file.
Oh my god, man.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, you've cropped out the colors. I don't know which is real or not. Oh, this isn't good.
Sorry.
Number one's real. Okay, number one's real. Number one's a stock photo. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Congratulations, you just won yourself a car!
Tesla! Oh my god.
Tesla.
Wait, that was actually really fun. Like, it's genuinely getting so hard to tell the difference between real and fake. On the AIR images, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize the colors were there.
Yeah.
So,
oh, yeah.
I was kind of
panicking. Did you crop the other?
I did.
Yeah.
I literally, in real time, I was like, I didn't lose the file. I went and sent it to malware so I could, like, do like a snip screenshot so I could get the image and then snip the bottom bit. And then malware said, what is this? And I'm like, sorry. And I just put it in general. God damn it.
Dude, if you look in assets, right, I've put a photo that I generated just now.
Mm.
You know, and I was talking about how photographers are going to eventually be overtaken by this.
Yeah.
The prompt was a photo overlooking the Grand Canyon in the night sky with no light pollution, realistic.
Jesus Christ.
Like, that's not the most detailed thing in the world. Like, I could have added more detail if I really wanted to.
Mm.
But like that's so basically I've added a photo of the Grand Canyon and the sky without light pollution.
Yeah.
And basically that's what it's come up with. And that's looking, I mean, it looks painted. But if I did a couple prompts, like there's a couple here that don't look too painted.
Yeah.
But like eventually, if I could get the prompt correct, I could probably get a spitting image of the Grand Canyon with like a really scenic night sky. Which is just, it's gonna blow photographers out the water.
Okay, so
like,
what I wanted to do,
crazy,
so in AI Art subs, I have put down, so Sol and I had a little competition to see who could make the scariest image. So I'll scroll all the way to the top and have a look at my submission. My submission is the first one.
Is it in AI Art subs? Oh, that's the scariest image for you?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Look at it.
Okay, now, and then look at mine. Viewers can vote.
Viewers can vote. Vote for Smiley Man or Growly Demon.
Growly Demon, man, scary.
Nah, come on, Smiley Man. Alright, I've also put in a capybara with a hat on.
With a fucking beret.
Yeah.
Is that a beret? Like, that's actually brilliant.
And then
Is that honestly generated?
That is AI generated. You can see the colors in the bottom corner as well.
Holy, that's crazy. That looks so real though.
Also,
like,
I've also got the flower underneath it, which is not. This is also AI generated, which I thought was nuts.
Can we just comment? Like, I know this is going to sound like, oh, Mr. Bricklayer giving it a go. No, can we just comment on the bricks in the background of that capybara one?
Wow.
Like, how different and, like, genuinely realistic each brick is. The only thing that isn't realistic
we got a
is, like,
brick expert over here, boys and girls.
The only thing that isn't realistic on that wall is how far apart the bricks are. That's the only thing weakening that image. But other than that, like, look at how like the bricks are placed in each different place and everything. Like, some are going like downwards, some are going upwards. It's perfect.
That's wacky.
It is, like, honestly,
that capybara looks so happy with himself.
Are we just goofing around on AI art? Because I accidentally generated like a surprise me, and that's what I got. That's what I got.
That is the new scariest image.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Like, I did surprise me. I don't even know what the prompt was. Oh, here we go. A macro 35mm photograph of two mice in Hawaii. They're wearing tiny swimsuits and carrying tiny surfboards. Digital art.
What?
I do not know, man. I do not know.
I'm still quite impressed that I tricked you with the second one, even with the colors in the bottom right-hand corner.
I didn't realize the colors. Like, I forgot they were a thing.
That would actually be a cool segment to have in each episode where you have to guess the real image.
Oh my god! Like I could do it. I could do it next episode.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah. Well,
let's do that.
So that's been AIR, everyone. And I think the number one thing is if someone likes AI art and you're an artist, don't have a go at them. Like let them like what they like, but also you should inform them of, or you should make sure they are informed of the how it's generated and how the art is taken. But you shouldn't be aggressive about it, because all you're gonna do is just force them away from you. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should just be like respectful about it. Like, you know, if people want to use AI art instead of getting a drawing like made for them, I completely understand, because like if you think about it, how much drawings cost and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like I could honestly render AI art. Like in like the next few years, I can see Twitch streamers using AI art for their emotes.
I know,
Like,
right?
you know,
I won't even
eventually,
get those bots anymore.
like eventually you will be able to upload a picture of yourself and then add a prompt and it will draw you doing something else. Like I genuinely think that is the future of AI art, and you'll be able to make your own emotes just with a prompt, which is, I mean, it's testament to how technology is seriously growing. Like how crazy it is getting. It is absolutely insane. But honestly, I think AI art is, I mean, yeah, it hurts the art industry and it hurts the photography industry. But honestly, I think it's a good creation. I think AI art is a really good thing. It's fun.
I think
You know?
I think it's fun. It's a fun thing to goof around with. But some people,
I mean, eventually artists are going to get so rare that they're going to be a commodity. They're going to be a thing that people want. They're going to be sought after. Yeah.
It sounds like a really weird analogy, but it's kind of like how people are after like VHS tapes or like CDs now, because they kind of want that feel of like retroactivity. They want to feel like that they've got like a little slice of like an era, for example.
Yeah.
But I think art hopefully will still always have its place.
Yeah.
And stature within society, but if it loses it, then I don't know what's going to happen for artists or graphic designers. But thank you everybody for joining us this week. Oh, fine. Okay,
thank you.
Fine.
Thank you. We have been your hosts, Solspencer and Wafflekip. Thank you all for tuning in for another episode. If you've made it this far, comment testicles on a tube.
No, don't comment testicles on a tube. Comment growly demon versus smiley rat.
Yes. Make the vote happen. I want to see who's going to get the dub.
Smiley
and
face.
Yeah, if you haven't already, share the podcast with your friends. We are really trying to grow. And we're honestly, like, we're having a lot of fun with the podcast.
Yeah.
So if you want episodes to be more frequent and just like a lot more consistent, then share it with your friends, because we could do with a couple more subs. It will make our egos higher, and we will probably end up doing more episodes. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.